as an actor, we dress up so much for other things that when it comes to my own personal fashion, if that's what we're talking about, then I like being comfortable over everything else. Personally, I'm not obsessed with it, but yes, if there is something that's in trend and that's nice and I like it, I would go. Experimenting sometimes when I'm feeling a little boho, but then I wouldn't go beyond that. I go quickly, I buy a lot, and I don't try. It's so strange, but I also believe that that is because Indian women look great in Indian clothes. Not at all. Not at all. In fact, I try to, honestly, that's the only time I try to avoid media. I'm really, really fond of Sukriti and Akriti. They do these Indian wear, which are like day wear, which are like little dressy also. So I love them. I don't deal with them. I don't go and read everything everyone writes about me. There are times when I see some of my pap pictures and I'm like, should have stayed indoors today. I actually received a really good fashion advice from my mom, and she said, add some color to your clothes. Fashion to me would actually be anything that's comfortable. I know this answer is very cliche, but as an actor, we dress up so much for other things that when it comes to my own personal fashion, if that's what we're talking about, then I like being comfortable over everything else. And then, of course, I think what will always be in fashion is good skin and a great body. So if you look after yourself and then you just wear a nice white ganji with jeans, you look great. But other than that, fashion is something that can be a mood lifter. So if you have good clothes, you could feel better. Not that important. Although I like seeing all this, like when I like opening a magazine and I like knowing what's happening and who's wearing what. It's fun. But personally, I'm not obsessed with it. But yes, if there is something that's in trend and that's nice and I like it, I would go get it. Like I had gotten obsessed with the whole fringe thing for a bit. I like wearing a lot of conventional things. Like I always have a really nice white crisp shirt, a really nice classic LBD. I always have those things, and those are my go-to things when I'm in doubt. But I also like experimenting sometimes when I'm feeling a little boho. But then I wouldn't go beyond that. And if I get something that's good, if like when my stylist Sanam styles me, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'd never wear something like this. But the moment she'd put it on me and after a while I'd be like, you know what, it's nice, maybe I should start wearing things like this. So I'm open to fashion, but I'm not like that obsessed with it. Quite. Yeah, but I go quickly, I buy a lot and I don't try. I mean, nowadays there's return policy. If the size doesn't fit, you can always exchange it for get the same piece in another size. But I just don't have patience to go and change one thing and come out. And I feel like if it looks good there, then it's good. Because sometimes when I've gone to a trial room, I've come out buying lesser things. Because once you try it on, you're like, this is not that great. And there are so many women in the changing room at every given point who are doing this with their friends, with their girlfriends, saying, ye acha hai, nahi acha hai, and all. That makes you start doubting yourself. So I just pick it up and I leave. Of late, I've become a little bit of an online shopper. Surprisingly, I wasn't one before. But now I like it. Just order it, it comes. Shanti mein. I'm a very decisive shopper, but I decide very quickly about anything that I like. So if I enter the store, I know in 5 minutes, I'm like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. That's it. Yeah. Like today, I put a lot because you guys are coming. But otherwise, this would be my max. Like being a little proper would be my max. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of wearing a lot of makeup. I like my hair to be messy, and I like wearing like comfortable clothes. So you usually find me in athleisure because I'm either going from yoga to meeting or gym to meeting or whatever. So I'm very happy athleisure is a trend now. Other than that, you also find me in a lot of Indian clothes because I feel like for our weather, it's comfortable, it looks nice. And I have noticed that strangely people look at you differently when you wear Indian clothes. In a good way. It's so strange, but I also believe that that is because Indian women look great in Indian clothes. When a girl wears Indian clothes, even a salwar kameez, from your brothers to everyone's like, "Arey, aaj kitni achhi lag rahi hai." I'm like, I'm wearing a white kurta, bro. Like, it's not just a big deal. They're like, no, this is so good. So I like that vibe also. Not at all. Not at all. In fact, I try to, honestly, that's the only time I try to avoid media. Because I want to look bad when I go on a flight. Like, if you're going on a long flight and you're wearing tight-fitted jeans, how can you be comfortable for 8 hours in tight-fitted jeans? I can't be. I actually want to wear something loose on top and loose down as well. But the problem with that is that doesn't photograph well. So I just wear what I want to and then I slyly go on the side. Yeah. When in doubt, wear black. That's number one. Number two would be, I think denim on denim is something I do a lot. When I'm confused, I just wear a nice denim shirt with denim jeans. You can tuck it in or leave it open. Other than that, I love boots. So I feel like boots dress up anything. Even if you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt and you wear a pair of boots, you're not like overly dressed and you're not like underly dressed. I like to be in the bell curve. I like to be in the in-between of that. So yeah. Favorite designer? I think off late I like Elisa a lot. Not that I can afford him yet, not that I can buy any of that stuff, but hopefully I won't have to and they'll send me some. And in India, honestly, I in the younger lot, I'm really fond of Sukriti and Akriti. They do these Indian wear which are like day wear, which are like little dressy also. So I love them. And Indian designers, we have Manish, who everybody loves. And who else? Lots of them actually. I like Wendell Rodrigues. I like many. I don't deal with them. I don't go and read everything everyone writes about me. There are times when I see some of my pictures and I'm like, should have stayed indoors today. But I'm like, then at the same time, we're also regular people. So it's not possible that we'll be tip-top all the time. There are times when you are just getting out of your house to get out of your house. Yeah. And that's fine, I think. I think if you don't take yourself that seriously in terms of how you look. But other than that, I don't really care. I actually received a really good fashion advice from my mom. And she said, add some color to your clothes. You're not that old, you're really young. And I started doing that. But as you can see, I'm in black and white again today. She wasn't around to see what I was wearing. But when I started adding that color, I started enjoying wearing those clothes, because when I put on a yellow dress, I felt very bright and my mood also went up. So I think that's a good advice. If you're feeling low, yellow always helps, or pink. And bad fashion advice. No one gave me a bad one. I don't think. No. I don't take that much advice also. So then bad is out of the question. Timeless trendsetter. I think Rekha ma'am. I think wherever she goes, she just looks like a dream. Like that skin and those beautiful saris and all. Only she can pull it off. And I don't know how she looks so good and graceful every time, everywhere she goes. It's just perfect. It's like a picture. It's like a painting is walking. And it feels effortless. That's the good thing. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, like she must have put in 4 hours. It just feels like she woke up and she came. Really nice, good quality white shirt. A really nice black shirt. A pair of flat black boots. A little black dress, of course, and a black dress in any length is great. Other than that, I think nice, like a nice tracksuit set, like pants and a hoodie. Other than that, a white kurta. As you can see, I love black and white. And I think a yellow dress is also nice to brighten up your day. In the world, I think I did Beyonce's closet. It's just be so expensive that it'll just be worth it. White.
Easy answer.
Without a doubt. I mean, I don't mind Elisa making custom pieces for me every day. Yeah, Elisa. Why? Yeah, everyone should wear what they want to. I'm not one. I live and let live. Please continue. I'd love to meet Marilyn Monroe and ask her her secrets. I'm sure she has some. 10. 10. 10. They dress well. What do I do? They have good stylists. They have good clothes. I want to give less numbers. I'm not being able to. You should get 11. You agree? 7. I'm the last person to comment on someone's fashion sense. I think she dresses well, but I'm just, in comparison to these ladies, I'm giving her. Keep it simple, be comfortable, and don't blindly follow trends. Wear what you feel good in, because if you feel good, you look good.